Okay, so when we talked in the earlier video, we talked about why you wouldn't just expand a function that was in the form of f of x times g of x and then take the derivative using sum and difference rule, and the reason is for functions like this one. So here we have y is equal to 3x squared times sine x, and we want to know what the derivative of that is. So first thing you have to start off with is to recall this rule, which you just have to memorize this, and that is that d dx, the derivative of f of x times g of x, is the same as f prime at x times g of x plus, oops, can I take that back? F of x times g prime at x. That's how we're going to do it. It doesn't matter which way you do it, but I'm going to do it, just follow the text a little bit. It's g of x times f prime at x. So here we have the first function times the derivative of the second function, and then the second function times the derivative of the first function. Alright? So let's just fill in the blanks a little bit, and that would look like this, I think. So let's do this problem right here. So we're going to work on is this problem here. First thing I would do is I would build a list. I'll build a list here, and because we're going to need these pieces. So let's just make a list here. A list. This is a great way to do this, not to screw this up. So make a list on the side, and we know that f of x, right, is the first function right here. So it's is equal to 3x squared. We can easily differentiate that function to f prime at x is equal to 2 times 3 is 6. Decrement the exponent by 1, so we get 6x. And then we need g of x and g prime at x, right? So we needed these pieces. We needed f of x and f prime of x. So here's f of x, here's f prime of x. We needed those pieces. Now we need these pieces, g of x and g prime at x. Well, we know they give us, right, this is given to us, that g of x is equal to sine of x. And hopefully we've memorized the fact that the first derivative of sine of x is cosine of x. So from there we can just start, right, can take this information here and just fill in the blanks. What blanks? Whoops, sorry about that. What blanks? These blanks. So I'm gathering my list, and then I'm just going to plug it all that back into this mess right here, okay? So that's what it would look like this. So f of x, so now we're trying to find d dx, the derivative of 3x squared sine x. And so we have f of x, right? F of x is 3x squared, isn't it? Then it says we want g prime at x. G prime at x is cosine x. So times cosine x, and I'm taking these pieces right from here. This one is this piece is this piece. This plus sign right here is this plus sign right here. And g of x is sine x, so sine x, right? And f prime at x was 6x. 6x. I think that makes sense, doesn't it? We put those together, and we'll be able to say this, that our derivative, and that this function is a function y, so we want y prime. So y prime is equal to 3x squared cosine x plus, I'm just going to change the order here, 6x sine of x. And then we can look at this, we can clean this up a little bit, I think. We can factor out, right? We can look for the greatest common factor here. We can factor this thing out. And so y prime is equal to, what's the greatest common factor? 3x, I think. So factor out of 3x. 3x times x cosine x plus 2 sine x is our answer. Okay, not super easy, but I'm hoping to illustrate to you why you can't always just expand a function and then take the derivative using sum or difference rule. So there's this. Dying to hear your comments.